I may be wrong, but I think I've just found one of my new top 5 places to stop and have a hot chocolate. This video may be one of the most perfect, peaceful, scenic places that I've ever caught at length on camera. And if you've seen any of my other videos of wild and stealth camping adventures, or even things like this where I'm just out on my day hikes trying to put up a quick shelter to get myself out of the elements, then you might not be prepared for just how perfect this is. The idea of setting up and having a little hot chocolate with nothing but the genuine absolute peace of a babbling brook, of the birds in the trees, and occasionally the wind whipping away through the trees at the top of the hills to either side of me. My goodness, what an experience. You can probably tell from the sheer stillness of everything on screen apart from me that there really was not a breath of wind coming down through this little valley, this little creek area. And so, for once, just to set up my little table and chair and stove, it was absolutely brilliant to not be wrestling with tarps in the high wind or trying to quickly get a tarp up so I could get out of the rain. What an unbelievable change of weather to what we've had previously over the year so far. This is the actual point of view I wanted to just give you so that you could see what I was actually looking out upon. Like I say, just in a little bit of Welsh woodland here. Absolutely perfect. This is my small fire maple gas stove that I'm setting up. I sort of wish I'd fetched my Trangia alcohol burner because that would have been a far more peaceful bit of kit to really suit the environment. Whereas of course here we have the little roar of the gas when you switch it on. But let's be honest, it's hardly an issue. It's just me trying to make things almost too good to be true. Which, believe me, after the winter we'd had up until last week before recording this, well, just a sunny day was too good to be true. So that's the complicated process of making my hot chocolate done. I'm going to have to use the hot chocolate packet itself as a spoon to stir it, because as so often happens for some reason, I forgot to fetch a spoon with me. I have previously forgot to fetch a fork with me as well on one occasion and had to use a toothpick to eat my pasta. Just another POV shot here to illustrate how absolutely beautiful and perfect that environment was to sit down and look out into. I think the really old stone wall there, being almost completely covered up by moss in some areas, really adds something. It makes it feel a little more ancient and mysterious. Even that farmer's fence, it's a classic countryside scene, so I'm not too bothered about that being a relatively recent addition too. You know what, my friends? No matter what might be going on in the wider world, no matter what might be going on in my own life, and the people I know, and the trials and tragedies that go on, no matter what even might be going on this afternoon, these moments like this, I mean, this will be probably around 15 minutes that I've stopped and just been sat here in absolute silence for a few minutes, obviously boiled up and moved the tripod around. I've basically just been sat here in silence, absorbing the most perfect natural sounds that you could ask for in the modern world. And I think these experiences, they're almost impossible to overvalue. How calming, how beautiful, how wonderful, and the fact we've actually got the sun out, perfect. Some people will look at a setup like this and think it's way too much hassle and it's far more effort than it's worth to have to carry your gear out in your rucksack however far you're going, and then sit down, set it all up, get the water boiled, and then have your drink or whatever else you're doing, when you could just, of course, fetch a flask with a hot drink already in it, ready to go as and when you want it. And to be completely honest, that's a point of view that I can fully understand. As much as I do absolutely love doing this kind of thing, I also appreciate that sometimes even I just want to get the miles beneath my boots and get up to the top of the hill or whatever destination I have in mind. And part of the reason that I put those clips of me fighting the tarp in the wind and the rain was to illustrate that it is not always this perfect, this peaceful, and this beautiful, warm and sunny environment. For me, however, even during some of the windier and wetter dinner breaks that I've had while out and about walking or camping, there really is something almost meditative about this experience. The setting up, the breaking down, and as I mentioned earlier, my Trangia stove that has a big flame from the alcohol burner, it's just so calm, so silent, and it dances around in a way that you almost can't take your eyes off it, certainly in the darkness. I hope you've enjoyed joining me for this peaceful moment. Please do subscribe and check out my other videos for loads more things like this if you haven't already. I'd like to say a huge thank you to my channel members, Facebook subscribers, PayPal and Coffee supporters as always. As many of you know by now, your support has really helped me actually get out and do a lot of these videos, so thank you so much. I'll leave some Amazon associate links down below to some of the kit you've seen me use in this video. If you buy through those, I will get a commission, so it's a great way to support this channel if you were looking at getting some of that kind of thing anyway. Until the next time though, my friends, keep it interesting, keep it peaceful, have a fantastic day, and of course, my friends, farewell.